Many raised bed companies started by selling wood. Vego asked another question. Why are we cutting down trees to build something that's only going to last 5 years? That was the idea behind Vego Garden when it was launched in 2020, that a metal bed built right could outlast any wood options, that chemical concerns of treated wood would no longer be an issue, and this could be done without sacrificing the way that bed looks in your garden. Today I'm going to discuss whether those ideas translated into a product that's worth bringing into your garden. Hi, I'm Carol from Almost 2 Acres. Let's discuss Vego Garden.
The name Vego is not complicated. It carries the spirit of DIY modular beds built for growing vegetables. Simple. The brand launched out of Houston, Texas in 2020 with one specific stated goal: to build a modular metal garden bed system designed to last over 20 years using eco-friendly metal materials instead of cutting down trees. That founding idea, metal as an alternative to timber, not just a different version of the same product, shaped how they designed everything that came after. And it is also why Vego ended up developing their own proprietary coating technology rather than just using standard galvanized steel off the shelf. There's a great thing about this brand. They donate one Vego Garden kit for every 50 kits sold, specifically to nonprofits, schools, and community gardens. They call it the VGB program. That is not something that affects the product you're buying, but it is part of how they've built the brand. Community-oriented, sustainability-focused, and trying to grow gardeners at every level. Let's talk materials. This is the most important section of this video, and also the one where Vego does something different from most of their competitors. Vego beds are made from Aluzinc-coated steel. Aluzinc is a zinc aluminum alloy coating, not just zinc like standard galvanized steel, but a blend that incorporates aluminum into the protective layer. Aluminum adds a much harder, denser barrier against corrosion than zinc alone can provide. Standard galvanized steel uses pure zinc as its protective coating. Zinc works through cathodic protection. It sacrifices itself to protect the steel underneath. That is effective, but it does erode. Aluzinc keeps that sacrificial zinc protection, but adds aluminum's much harder surface layer on top, which slows the erosion rate significantly. Vego claims their Aluzinc coating is 3 to 7 times more corrosion resistant than regular galvanized steel. The surface of Aluzinc is also twice as hard as regular galvanized steel and more than 5 times harder than wood or plastic. This means it resists denting, scratching, and deformation under soil pressure much better than softer materials would. VZ 2.0, their proprietary material, is where Vego goes a step further than most brands. They did not just use standard Aluzinc steel and call it good. They combined Aluzinc with an AkzoNobel paint system. AkzoNobel is one of the most recognized industrial coatings manufacturers in the world and developed what they called VZ 2.0. It is described as the first material of its kind for raised bed applications. VZ 2.0 has been independently tested at the Texas A&M National Corrosion and Materials Reliability Lab. That's a real third-party verification, not just an internal claim. This testing confirmed its performance under different environmental conditions, including moisture, UV, and temperature cycling. All the things a raised bed in a Zone 4 climate is going to face every single year. Vego uses 0.6 millimeter thick steel panels. At this point, you may be wondering, Anleolife uses 0.8 millimeter. Doesn't thicker mean stronger? Here is the nuance. Thickness alone is not the full story. Aluzinc steel is inherently harder and stronger at the surface than standard galvanized steel. A 0.6 millimeter Aluzinc panel is not the same as a 0.6 millimeter plain galvanized panel. The material properties are different. That said, Vego themselves acknowledge that gauge comparison between brands can be misleading because different brands measure and define gauge differently. They specifically call this out on their product pages and encourage buyers to ask about actual millimeter thickness rather than gauge numbers. That transparency is worth something. Heat reflection is another thing to think about in Zone 4 gardening. Aluzinc has what is called a high albedo value. That is a measure of how much light a surface reflects rather than absorbs. A high albedo material reflects more solar energy rather than absorbing it as heat. Research has shown that soil inside galvanized and Aluzinc beds tends to stay at a more even, cooler temperature in summer compared to dark plastic, concrete, or even dark colored wooden beds that absorb heat during the day and release it into the soil at night. Some research even points to improved fruit set rates and earlier maturity in metal bed growing environments. For Zone 4 gardeners working with a short season, consistent soil temperatures are really useful. Is it food safe? Yes. Vego Bed's Aluzinc-coated steel with an Axo Nobel paint finish is food safe. The coating does not leach toxins into the soil, and the material does not contain lead or harmful heavy metals. That is the standard question with any galvanized product, and Vego's information answers it clearly. Vego made specific decisions around edge safety that are different from how many brands handle it. Their beds feature a rounded or oval panel profile that eliminates sharp 90-degree corners entirely. There are no right angle corners on a standard Vego bed. The top edges of the panels are rolled over, and they include a soft safety edging cover, a rubber-like trim that goes along the top edge of the bed, as a standard inclusion, not an add-on. That combination of rounded geometry, rolled edges, and included edge cover makes Vego one of the most intentionally safety-focused raised beds on the market. For families with kids, dogs, or like me, cats, who are regularly in and around the garden, that's not a small thing. The metal raised bed market has grown a lot, and there are real differences between brands that can be learned about before you spend the money. There is a category of metal raised beds that are quite a bit less than Vego, often under $60 for a standard footprint. These beds often use thinner steel, simpler coatings, and lighter hardware. They work well for a season or two, but the common failure pattern is rust at the hardware first, then edge corrosion at cut seams, then panel bowing as the bed loses structural integrity. Vego is priced as a premium product, and the material and construction difference compared to the cheapest alternatives is real. The VZ 2.0 coating, the 304 stainless steel hardware, and the rounded panel design are not features that show up on budget beds. Anleolife is one of the most direct Vego competitors. They use 22 gauge corrugated galvanized steel at 0.8 millimeter thickness with a multi-layer powder coating. Their beds are solidly built and well priced. You get more growing area per dollar with Anleolife than Vego. The material difference is that Anleolife uses standard galvanized steel while Vego uses Aluzinc. Standard galvanized coatings are effective and will last many seasons, but Aluzinc is a more corrosion resistant material by design. That 3 to 7 times longer corrosion resistance figure is the trade-off you are evaluating when you look at the price difference between the two brands. Anleolife also offers more shape variety at the budget level, heart shapes, hexagons, and a wider range of round options, while Vego has a more developed accessory ecosystem. If you want a great bed at a lower price and do not need a full growing system around it, Anleolife is worth looking at. If you want the best available coating technology and a system you can expand with accessories over time, that is Vego's lane. Vegega uses a ZNALMG steel, zinc, aluminum, and magnesium combined, which they position as having even better corrosion resistance than standard Aluzinc. Their beds also run at 0.6 millimeter thickness. Vegega and Vego are close competitors on material quality, and both are legitimate premium options. The main differences come down to accessory ecosystem. Vego has more add-ons available and aesthetic design preference. The bottom line, Vigo is a premium product. You are paying for better coating technology, a full accessory system, thoughtful safety design, and a brand that has invested in independent material verification. Whether that premium is worth it to you depends on how long you plan to stay in your garden space, how much the accessory system matters to you, and how you want to spend your budget. The modular system is one of the things that makes Vego quite different from most raised bed brands. When you buy a Vego raised bed, you're not buying a fixed product, you're buying a modular kit. Their beds come in 4-in-1, 6-in-1, 9-in-1, and 10-in-1 configurations. Those numbers mean that one kit can be assembled into that many different layouts depending on how you arrange the panels. A 9-in-1 kit, for example, can be assembled as a full rectangle, a square, an L shape, a U shape, or several other configurations. You pick the one that fits your space. If your garden layout changes next season, you take it apart and reassemble it differently. The panels are the building blocks. The layout is up to you. This is a meaningful advantage for gardeners on smaller properties or anyone with an irregular yard shape. Instead of buying a product that dictates a fixed footprint, you're buying a system that adapts to your space. The modular design also means Vego beds can be expanded over time. If you buy a 6-in-1 this year and want a longer bed next year, you can add extension panels without replacing the whole setup. Let's talk about what Vego actually offers across their lineup. Vego currently offers their classic collection in 4 heights: 11, 17, 26, and 32 inches. The 11-inch option is their entry-level height, adequate for most flowers, herbs, and shallow-rooted vegetables, and the most affordable way into the Vego system. It will not serve deep-rooted crops well on its own. The 17-inch height is their most popular and is where most vegetable gardeners should start. Vego has been intentional about this. They have said publicly that 15 inches is the minimum for real food growing, not a goal. Their 17-inch option clears that bar with room. At 17 inches, you can grow tomatoes, peppers, root vegetables, and deep-rooted perennials without hitting a ceiling. The 26-inch height brings you to a more comfortable working position and is great for gardeners who want less bending without going fully upright. It's also deep enough for virtually any crop. The 32-inch height is Vego's tallest ground level option and is designed for true near-standing gardening. This is the option that gets highlighted for older gardeners or anyone managing mobility or back issues. At 32 inches, you're working at roughly table height, and the ergonomic difference compared to kneeling in a ground level bed is significant. Through the modular system, Vego beds can be configured as standard rectangles and squares, L shapes, U shapes, and more, all from the same kit depending on which configuration you choose. They also offer dedicated round beds. The 2025 lineup added the wood grain series, triple galvanized steel panels with a patented wood grain texture coating that mimics the look of timber without the rot. If you want the aesthetic of a wooden bed, but the lifespan of metal, this is the option Vego built for that preference. They also offer a modern series with a cleaner, more minimal aesthetic for gardeners who want something that looks designed rather than industrial. Vego makes elevated beds on a frame that bring the growing surface up to full table height. These are built specifically for gardeners who cannot bend or kneel, or for patios and hard surfaces where a ground level bed is not an option. The elevated models work with the same accessory ecosystem as the classic beds. Before you choose a height, do the math on soil. A Vego 9-in-1 bed assembled as a 4x8 rectangle at 17 inches needs roughly 30 cubic feet of soil. At 26 inches, the same footprint needs about 46 cubic feet. At 32 inches, you are close to 57 cubic feet. Quality soil mix is not cheap, and the cost of filling a tall bed can exceed the cost of the bed itself. If budget is a constraint, factor that in before choosing your height. The hugelkultur or lasagna layering approach works well here. Fill the bottom half of a tall bed with wood chips, straw, cardboard, or other organic material, and put your quality soil mix in the top 12 to 15 inches where roots actually grow. You get the height and accessibility benefit without doubling your soil budget. The accessory ecosystem is where Vego separates itself from almost every other brand in this category and is one of the main reasons the higher price point makes sense for certain gardeners. Vego has built a full growing system around their raised beds. Every accessory is designed to integrate with specific bed configurations. Here is what is in the ecosystem. Vego offers two distinct trellis designs, a wall trellis and an arch trellis, both of which attach directly to the outside of the bed panels using their hardware system. The wall trellis is 71 inches tall and mounts flat along one side of the bed. Installed on a 17-inch bed, the total height from ground to top of trellis is 74 inches. It is sized for different bed configurations and can be purchased in sections to cover as much or as little of the bed as you need. The arch trellis spans across the width of the bed and creates a tunnel-style growing structure. It reaches 7.5 feet at standard height, extendable to 8 feet. The walking width between two beds with an arch trellis between them is 4.5 feet, enough room to move through comfortably while harvesting. This is a serious setup for cucumbers, pole beans, indeterminate tomatoes, or any vining crop where vertical space is the limiting factor. There is also the Flex Grow modular cage and trellis system, interlocking wire panels that clip together into custom shapes for individual plant support, tomato cages, pea fences, and everything in between from the same system of panels. For those of us in Zone 4, where the growing season is a real constraint, the covers and season extension is the part of the Vego ecosystem that gets practical fast. The mesh cover system mounts over the bed and provides pest protection. It keeps cabbage moths, flea beetles, and larger critters out of the bed without overly blocking light or airflow. For brassica growers, this is a really useful tool. The Frost greenhouse cover system uses a different panel material, essentially a cold frame built specifically to fit Vego bed configurations. It extends your seasons at both ends meaningfully. In Zone 4, getting an extra 2 to 4 weeks in the spring and fall adds up. Starting transplants outdoors earlier in the season or keeping cold-tolerant crops going into October is a real benefit. Vego offers an irrigation kit designed to fit their bed layouts. Drip irrigation inside a raised bed is one of the better ways to water in a dry summer because you are putting water directly at the root zone and losing less to evaporation. Having an irrigation kit that is sized for their beds is a convenience, not a must-have, but a nice addition if you are building out a complete setup. My affiliate links in the description will take you to their current lineup. Sizes, configurations, and prices change seasonally. If you're planning a garden setup you want to invest in long term, if you want the best available coating technology, if season extension matters to you, if you want vertical growing built into the same system, or if you're setting up a garden for someone with mobility limitations where the 32-inch height is a really quality of life improvement, Vego is the brand built for that. For Zone 4 gardeners like me especially, we put more stress on outdoor materials than most of the country. Freeze-thaw cycling, wet springs, and UV-heavy summers are hard on anything that lives outside year-round. The Aluzinc coating's performance edge over standard galvanizing is most meaningful here, where seasonal stress is highest.
Take this moment to subscribe and leave a comment. Is there a raised bed garden in your future? With my soggy backyard, I don't really have much of a choice. Until next time, let's get growing. I'll be growing in Zone 4.